Clash of Clans, episode 26. Thunderbirds are go!
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.
And we're back with the Clash of Clans with the fans in the stands. I'm your pal, Biggity Boneyard. I'm here with my pal, Scotty. What's up, Scotty?
Not too much. I really like that intro, Boneyard.
Thunderbirds are go. That was a good show. You remember that one with the marionettes? Yeah, I looked at I got the...
Wait, isn't that... What's that?
The little marionette. It's like an English show or something.
Isn't it that like Wildcats?
No. This is...
Oh.
This is an old... like British marionette show, like live action marionettes, and they would like fight crime and stuff. It's what the South Park guys made that America movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's based on that old marionetting.
Okay.
The Thunderbirds. Anyway, here we are back in the studio at the WBSMT radio news studio. We moved it upstairs, so now we don't have people tromping around upstairs. We can get the bird and the dogs out of here. It's good stuff.
Hopefully, we can avoid some planes. Well, all right, Boneyard. So, what's new? Because
we're back at the Clash of Clans podcast.com doing our thing. We're talking all things Clash of Clans here at the WBSMT radios.
And
we got stacks and stacks of tracks on wax.
Oh my God, yeah, because we haven't recorded for
fans in the stands. We've been missing you.
We haven't recorded for a little bit, just with the Boneyard and the moving situation, which you'll get into.
Yeah, that'll come up. Jesus Christ. What's new? What's new? Let's go right into it. What do you got? New game. We got an update. We got some stuff to talk about.
Town Hall 10 for me.
Yeah, you got there. You've been doing that for a while now.
Yeah.
All right, let's start there. Town Hall 10.
Okay.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons. Well, it kind of gets into the update a little bit because.
Let's start there.
Start with the update.
Start with the update.
Okay.
Bombs.
What do you think?
I like being able to definitely like being able to leave them. And so that I don't have to keep putting them out there and remembering where I had them. Super awesome.
Yeah.
That alone is great.
Yeah.
Upgrading them is fun because then I had 5 busy builders for a little while.
Cool.
That was cool. Like, I got something to do for $75,000. That's awesome. Got everything up to where now it's all more than $1 million, and I'm working on that. But I do like the fact that you can upgrade them.
Okay.
It changes stuff. We've always been talking about how the Hog Riders are so awesome. And they changed those to make them a little less powerful. No,
yeah,
they're still powerful, but their hit points went down, right?
Okay,
that's what happened.
Yeah.
And they're still awesome, but now people got bombs to take them out. Like it changed that completely, because those bombs not only are more you can upgrade them, but they explode faster.
Yeah.
So those Hog Riders jumping through are going to set them all off and blow up.
Okay, but you know what? And here's something I noticed today, and maybe I'm just dead wrong, but. Once you put one of the bombs out, you can't take it back. You can't remove it.
Well, you can move it, but no, you can't sell it or move it.
Yeah, you can't do either one. Yeah. So it's like
you could have a bunch of busted bombs hanging out if you wanted. You could use them as decoys. Like you could fix all but one and leave one out, so people will think, "Oh, the guy's bombs are dead," and then there's a live one right next to it.
Yeah, but what if you just don't want them on your board anymore?
You're fucked.
I know. I mean, isn't that kind of weird? Isn't it a little strange?
No, you can probably take it all back in your board building button. Take the whole thing back and just don't put the bombs out again.
Okay.
You'd have to rebuild your whole town. But
no, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can remove it from the board once it's out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You take and do that little button over here where you're remove all.
Yeah, but you can't save. You can't save it unless. Everything is back on the board.
I haven't played with it.
Because I was going to leave off my decorations, and it says you couldn't do it.
Oh, then there's no way to get rid of them at all then.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. I mean, really.
What do you do?
That's just like removing all your rocks. Yeah, Lady Boneyard's been playing, and that's a new thing, too. She's only been playing maybe a month now. And just cruising along.
It's awesome watching her.
Oh, I got the dogs in here. So that's the dogs, everybody. You know them. They've been in the podcast plenty of times.
The fans in under the stands.
Yeah.
And I was listening back to the last episode that we recorded, and on that episode, you could hear the dog snoring through they're upstairs snoring. So it's pretty much they're, I guess, part of the crew here.
I lost my earphones real quick. What happened there?
Okay.
Now our levels are even better. Sorry, folks. That last little bit was recording a little strangely, so we got it all fixed. Sound studio is working.
WBSMT in action.
Check, check, check. Yeah, that's good. All right. So
Okay.
anyway, bombs. Go.
All right. Bombs, I'm all right with, but they're expensive to rearm, with the giant bombs and stuff.
Sure.
And that's why I just wish I could take them off my board so I didn't have to think about them. So I wish I could remove them and just make a decision. I mean, because then now I have to look at this thing that's either deflated or...
Well, you could move it and just stick it out on the edge of the map somewhere and just put it in no man's land.
I know, but I just wish I could
with
take
your
it
stupid decorations that you shouldn't have bought in the first place.
Yeah. It would be... I suppose they haven't started the snow yet, have they?
No.
When will they start that?
I don't know.
That means there's going to be another mini
Probably
update.
after. Well, Christmas time. There'll be Santa Claus bombs and stuff like that. You still have your pumpkin bomb?
No.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, and I was actually looking at something online.
It was on Twitter.
Oh, the Twitter. Everybody was talking about keeping their pumpkin bombs, and they had these massive wall structures around the one little bomb.
Yeah.
Like somebody has to walk through that whole thing.
Cluggo was saying that.
I still have mine. It's just sitting in. It's pretty. Actually, it might be exploded. I haven't. Let me take a look. I did get pretty well defeated the other day. Oh, it did get exploded. Damn it!
Damn it.
That sucks.
Wouldn't it be cool to
I
here's
saw a guy the other day. He had a Christmas tree still.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Wouldn't it be cool though to do one where, let's say for Christmas they do I think they did a present bomb.
And Santa Claus flew over and bombed you. Yeah.
It could be
wasn't that the deal?
you could do a contest for how long your Christmas tree box will last. Let's do that. We'll do that through this podcast.
Okay.
We'll do a contest after. We'll start it during whatever bomb, the biggest bomb that comes out for the Christmas update.
I think we can already. It's already been started. We'll just see who still has their pumpkin for a while. That'd be nice to see.
Okay.
We'll make it official with Christmas time.
All right.
For the next one, people can get ready for it.
Okay. So, I guess
Because if people have a pumpkin and a Christmas present, they're super cool.
All right. So how would we prove that people win or not win? Because what if somebody kept it for a year? Then nobody would ever win the contest. We have to have people enter.
I think that the contest is to keep it till Easter, and then Easter time we can see who still has it.
And then
or we pick a date, and whoever
right.
And then from there it's I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the details.
The contest is keep your Christmas tree or your Christmas present for as long as you can, and then
maybe you have to take
and then I don't know, shit on it.
Maybe you have to take a picture with the next decoration, so you know that it lasted.
What
something that
we
marked
don't get anything in the summer, did we?
No.
There was nothing special.
But if
fireworks or something around the of course those are American holidays anyway.
Yeah.
Easter maybe, but that's pretty secular.
No, it's not secular. It's Easter.
It's religious.
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I not using the word secular correctly? I believe I am.
No.
It is a Christian religious holiday. It's not a world holiday. A lot of Christians, but there are a lot of other people.
Right. No, that's what. Yeah, I just don't think that
the Easter Bunny part of it is a whole different thing. You could have because that's like spring holiday or
they could have a leprechaun themed one.
Ooh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool for St. Patty's Day?
Clover bombs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a cool one.
That's also
what about like Cinco de Mayo? You know, like a fiesta bombs.
Or like Rio and the Carnival.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I mean, you could do Valentine's Day, but boring. Wouldn't you rather have a Mardi Gras?
No, see, there's too many nerds playing this game without girlfriends, and they'd feel bad. I'd be like, fuck this.
Hey, and why doesn't the king and queen, why don't they get...
busy?
No, why don't they get...
you could have princes?
No, why don't they get appropriate apparel for the season?
Oh, yeah, give them a winter jacket.
Put them in a Santa Claus jacket for Christmas.
Cool.
I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? And then the queen could be Mrs. Claus type thing. She gets a makeover.
Slutty Mrs. Claus. That'd be a great costume.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a great costume for Halloween?
I think that would be...
Just Santa Claus is for Halloween. Like,
yeah.
You could be like skinny Santa Claus with no beard.
Awesome.
Like, I'm not ready to go. I still got to grow a beard and get fat.
Spoiler alert, but I've got a Santa Claus suit in my...
You don't?
Yeah. Oh. I got a really nice one.
I was trying to find one. But I went for this Halloween?
What?
I was at Savers and I went to that Halloween tent at the mall. I went all these other places looking at it. I didn't want to spend $50 on some stupid outfit, right?
Right.
So I went to Savers, and I found, this is an idea I had from last year. I found this plastic baby doll, like a little kid's doll, you know, and I was going to attach it to my ear with just like a headband, and I would go as conjoined twin guy.
Okay.
And like I didn't want to, and then put the little baby in like a Batman outfit and be like, oh, I didn't dress up, but my little brother did, and just have him on your head because it's totally hands free.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a hat you got to wear, and have a little baby like, and that's kind of creepy, but I thought it would be funny.
Right.
And I found the baby, and I was like, this is a little weird because I'm going to a party with Lady Boneyard's work friends, and that's it. Like I don't know anybody there. I met a couple of them once in a while. So I was like, I don't know, like what else could I do? And there's all these stuffed animals. So I bought a like a I don't know, a foot long chameleon and a little dinosaur. They're both green, and I cut open their butts and pulled the stuffing out and stuck my hands in like puppets, and I went as Edward Lizard Hands.
That's cool.
I got a picture. Maybe
Yeah, see, you know, those kind of costumes are like the ones that win contests.
$3 it cost.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty. I'm
surprised you didn't make it yourself.
And the thing is, I stuck with I stayed in character all night. Like I was Edward. I never took them off. Drinking was hard enough. Smoking was impossible. Like I had to poke their noses together on my cigarette and hold it with the tips of my fingers. And then I only took them off in the bathroom, but everybody was joking. What are you gonna do in the bathroom? And I said, well, it's gonna be messy, but it'll be soft. But yeah, and that was it for my Halloween this year. $3.
Okay. So well, back to the game. But yeah,
okay.
Appropriate
Bombs.
attire. I think attire would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be okay. I got you.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like.
What else was in the update?
Well,
Not much.
no, there was a lot. The hit points on the Hog Rider got decreased.
That went down.
Oh
Some
God.
times and prices
I just went through this with Korg. Archer Tower level 12, Goblins level 6.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So I actually
That's a real good reason to go to Town Hall level 10.
because I had a question for Korg about what I should upgrade, you know, and what I should put it into and whatever. And right as I was saving up for, I can't remember what it was, but all of a sudden I had enough for the Goblins and I went for it. Because I'm like, you know what? At that level, it might make a huge difference.
With a swarm of gobs out there? Yeah.
Even though I don't use them.
Gobs and breakers? Yeah.
Yeah, but now like Hog Rider, Giant, you could send in a whole fucking defense to take out everything and then have gobs.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a hit squad of like 20 gobs to do some mop up at the end of this thing, you know?
Yeah.
It only takes up 40 spots, but it could do some damage fast.
Yeah. Well,
Against, like, you know, like you send in your king or your queen at the end of the thing to like get that last bit of. You got this little hit squad of 10 goblins that could run in there and take a big chunk of something, you know? You could probably peel off 40 grand if there was you know,
right.
one of those things.
Well, I've ended up. Like
what are the hit? I mean, how much more is it? Like, does it really ramp it up? I can't look at it because I'm still down here.
I can check it out. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it looked like it made enough of a difference that they might not last. They might not just be automatically killed by
a single blast of something
that doesn't have to be super high. I don't know though, but let me.
Yeah, I'd like to see the numbers on that because if it's if they can survive 2 hits, then it's really worth it.
Yeah,
2 hits from a cannon, 2 hits from a splash damage. You know, if they can take it,
they get 16 more hit points.
So what's the totals?
It'll be 42 damage per second.
Okay.
It'll be 68 hit points, and it'll be 150 elixir.
Wow. And
so
they only take up 1 spot, right?
Yeah. So they could actually last through. They could get hit twice by a level 11 archer, because it's only 65 hit points for one.
That's awesome. That takes out, you know, that really burns that archer. He's got to hit 2 guys or 2 shots. You know, it's 2 seconds for each guy.
So
all the other guys are going in. The mob is coming in.
So yeah, so basically you're kind of doubling your guys almost.
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
if it's going to take 2 hits,
Especially as fodder.
Yeah.
Especially as fodder, you know?
and if you're farming, then you're going to be up against lower level cannons, and that's probably going to make a difference. It just seemed like such a waste sometimes, and I'll try it. Maybe I won't use them, but I've been experimenting so much with these new armies because everything is fucking elixir at this point.
Yeah,
And-
but you're level 10 now.
Yeah, and it just got really bad.
Is your lava base awesome or what?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll never look at it because it's on the very bottom of my screen.
Mine too.
But then with the update, they switched the elixir, for the spells.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, I think
it is
sucks.
excellent. I was so pissed that the boost was over when that happened because I'm like, oh, I'm doing this boost all the time now.
Yeah.
Because I only started doing it right at the end when I was clashing a lot in
really?
one day. I didn't really take advantage of it.
Well, I used 40 gems yesterday, and I did 4 hours. But fucking elixir is so hard to come by for me right now.
What's your trophy level?
I'm sitting at 1769. I
Really?
slid down from like the
I'm at
20.
1858.
The 25. My battles have been sucking. I don't know what is going on. I'm like trying new troop variations and
Not making it.
not
happen.
making it. And because
I've gone down a little bit. I made it up to Crystal League. Oh, that's probably new for the podcast. Yeah, I made it up to Crystal. Because we were all doing the whole Minnesota Nice was doing a big push. It happened to be that everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
I made it up to 8th place at one point
of your league.
of our league. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and that was.
But that was because everybody was up
And
there.
you couldn't go. Yeah, I think it was like 14 places before there was somebody outside of Gold 1.
You know when that
It
was?
Well,
Do you know when that was? That was in the glory days of the Hog Rider. Before the decrease in hit points
Yeah.
and the gem boost.
Yeah.
When you've got like
The Hog Riders were going crazy, and everybody was just every replay was look at this, and it was just like everybody was hitting everybody else with Hog Riders, and that's all we were doing. I called it way a long time ago how awesome that shit was. I just love those things, and I still don't have level 5 Hog Riders.
Oh, you don't?
No, I maxed out on Elixir while my Hog Riders were going, and I could only hold 6 million, like 6.1 million or something like that, because I had my 4th. Elixir container and my 4th gold container down at the bottom by my town hall as bait, and they weren't leveled up at all. So they always look full, but they really had nothing in them. So people were going down there, and then they get trumped by Teslas popping up, and they could take my town hall, and then they'd quit, and that worked.
Okay.
But I had to upgrade that thing, and now it's huge, and so people are going after more because it's outside, and they're getting more than they should. So I had to dump 6 million elixir into my level 6 barbs.
Oh.
And I just
I cannot believe you didn't have those already.
And right now I'm doing my wizards only up to level 5.
Yeah, see, and I don't know right now at this point, since that update, how I'm going to possibly even manage to get my drill to level 5. And, I've been like...
Oh, you have your 4th dark drill, huh?
Third
Third dark drill, yeah.
And it's on level 4. But there is such a shortage. And maybe it's just me and my raids, but I've been using...
See, all I find is elixir, and all I want is gold.
Yeah, and plus I shot myself in the foot a little bit with the Town Hall 10, right? But when I was...
Yeah, because you're getting less of a percentage.
Yeah, and I think I maybe would have... I think I made the right choice to do it. But at the same time, if it wasn't during that gem boost and, battles are going in your rate,
just killing it.
Yeah, you're just killing it. I think maybe I got a little like, well, yeah, I think I'm fucking ready for this.
And not quite. Yeah.
Yeah. But I had all that elixir and then nowhere to go. Now, if I was sitting there now before the update and I said, now I have all this elixir to spend on spells, I could just waste armies just to get as much gold as I possibly could.
That's what I'm doing now. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I have 4 rage. I dropped a jump spell today, and right now I also, in the meantime, since the last time, have upgraded my level 6 balloons my balloons to level 6, so they're black with the skulls on them, and they're badass. Like they do some work. I watched a replay of Boots getting attacked like that, and I wiped him out. And I said, that's
for you.
that's for me.
That's for you.
That is for me. And
that's the next evolution.
And that's what I dropped. Well, then I ended up dropping $6 million on that, $6 million elixir on that, because I'm going for gold and doing stuff, and my elixir just piles up.
Okay, so let me think about it this way though, because this just occurred to me. So I'm going for elixir, and I can't fucking find it. You're going for gold, and it's flowing out of your asshole.
Right, I'm getting it.
So, and that was happening before. So, is it just that I should just go for fucking gold, and then maybe, and just figure out let the elixir fall where it may?
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know,
maybe
man.
the moral of the story here?
You gotta, because you battling for elixir, and I'm just spending it, and I can't spend it fast enough. Like I dumped 2 or 3.5 million, or I don't know, something like that, and now I'm back up to 6 million.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of it because I have nothing to spend it on except for that one. Oh, here we go. Gold storage. I'm going to upgrade gold storage to level 9. No, it is level 9. I'm going to upgrade it to level 10 for 250,000 elixir. I wish it was more. Yeah. So I could get rid of this stuff. I still have 6 million elixir.
So is it just that maybe if you have more to waste, then you don't care about it, you're going for the gold, and that just happens upon it?
Yeah.
Because you can't quite get enough gold when you go, you know what, that's it, I'm going for gold.
Go for gold, because you got stuff to upgrade with gold. You got all sorts of defenses to upgrade now.
Yeah.
Go for the gold, man.
But I know, I just feel like I'm wasting time not getting to my drill. But I guess it's not working the way it's happening.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got 37,000 dark elixir, and I've used minion. What I do is they're filled up with minions and balloons, and it ends up without if I don't give any out. So on average, it's 80 minions and 16 balloons, plus my town hall or my clan castle, whatever's there. That's what I go in with.
All right.
And I've been doing that like crazy, and then dropping rage spells in the middle once the balloons start clumping up, and they just roast the shit. And then you start off with a few minions to get the people shooting where you want them to, and then a big arc of balloons.
How long is it taking you to train them?
It takes 8 minutes to train a balloon. So it takes forever, basically. It takes like a half an hour.
So maybe that's a good army if you're popping in and out throughout the day.
Well, you pop in and out, and you're holding on to stuff, people are going to attack you. Although, since I rearranged my entire fort, by the way, I brought everything inside and left my...
It is your village.
My village, it's my fort, dude.
I know.
That's where I hang out. Got a little tree I hang out, a little tree fort. I left my town hall out there all by itself.
Bony walking around.
I left my town hall out there all by itself with nothing around it. And people come in, and it's back to 4 out of 5. I lose 1,000 of each because they come in and take it and leave.
I know. That's what I've been doing, because I put my shit inside. I'm like, because I was trophy pushing, and I just get fucking taken, because it was the people that came in with armies that could do it, which made me now realize I have to go for walls. And Boots said to me, I think it was today or it was last night, he said, you got to work on those walls, Scotty. And I thought, you know what? I am focusing too much on the elixir, and I should just be fucking pumping it into walls and...
Gold it up.
Yeah, gold it up. And not care so much, because if I was still at Town Hall 9, I wouldn't be, upgrading that dark drill, just like go for whatever to...
Because you weren't...
As long as I can keep my troops, as long as I can win and get what I want with the right armies and stuff, figure that out.
Yep. I'm doing great with what I got. I got everything all spread out, and I haven't got hit hard for much yet.
So you're doing constant minion balloon army.
Yeah, it's just that's what's in my queue, and it just gets ran up to full every time I come out.
Okay, I've been trying tons of shit.
And you drop those rage spells when the balloons start converging in the middle, and they just go and maybe even a heal in there.
Yeah.
And the minions come through, sweeping through the backside. You put in an arc of minions. Like if you go from the top down, you go an arc right on the top of minions, and they start eating in. And then the balloons go in behind them, and they usually pass the minions, because minions are hitting barracks or even the gold things that are there. And then the balloons come past them, and then you drop that rage spell as the balloons start getting hit, and they go pretty fast. And then you dump all the rest of those minions behind there, and they'll start swooping in on everything that isn't, and they'll eat their way downwards. And then you drop another rage, so that the minions go crazy, and whatever balloons are left.
You know what you should call it? You should call it the Eye of the Tiger.
That's funny. That was on. That song was on the way over here.
Yeah, because you could actually just do it like this just for fun. And you do this, and then the balloons come in.
We're on the radio,
eye.
Scotty. Nobody can see what you're talking about.
Well, no, I'm just doing a little arc. You know what I mean? Do it so it looks like an eye when you do it when you come in.
That might work. It's an eyeball. It's somebody winking at you.
Yeah,
maybe
just the waves. I know. I've been trying to do shit like that. So I upgraded my laboratory, and it forced me to use healers, which I am kind of enjoying, on and off. But my armies have been so fucked up, and with what I'm trying to do, that it's like I try one thing and it works really good for one or two, and then because I dropped trophies again, and then now I'm in the town halls that don't have the things I'm looking for. So,
do you have 1700? I haven't been down there in a while.
I know.
Do you have?
That's how bad.
Are you using any kind of dark troops at all?
Yeah, I'm using fucking hog riders and taking in I was doing hog riders and kind of the same old army.
Have you been coming up against bombs and stuff?
I think what's happening is I can't find the right balance between the amount of defense I send in and amount of artillery troops, where I raided this place yesterday or the day before where I fucking took out almost every single defense. And
you left all the goods
I
on
left
the screen?
353,000 in gold sitting there. And
that's where you got that
200 another 250,000 elixir.
You got that hit squad of goblins come running in from the backside. Yeah,
I should just take 5. I should just take 5 no matter what. Don't you? That's like your safety net.
Yeah.
Because. But then it's I've been doing that whole queue thing like you've been doing, where you just have one thing doing this, one thing doing this. And it's really hard to go, okay, 5 goblins before each thing.
You should have one barrack pumping on goblins. If you got level 6 of them, you should play with them and do it that way.
Well, no, I don't yet. I've got
when you do, just have one barrack making goblins.
And just experiment the hell out of them.
Yeah, you should just have that many goblins all the time and send them in and see what happens.
Well, yeah, but then what? But then I've got all these. But then I don't actually get it taken out because I've got all these fucking goblins. But I mean, if you just had 15 goblins that you always took in, that at the end, no matter what, you drop them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you'd fucking cash out because your defense.
Are you talking about just making goblins and then
it's like you're
not even using them all the time, just hanging on to them?
Yeah, safety net.
Then you don't have to keep remaking them or worry about that. Unless you use them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't know. I've been using a lot of hog riders, giants, just everything.
My back hurts. Oh, stretch.
Hard day for the boneyard.
Yeah, long day at work making stuff.
Yeah. So, what else with the update, boneyard?
I got nothing.
I haven't even put out my small little bombs yet.
I put them all out and got them all upgraded to.
I'm surprised there's no dark troop. A little bit. I mean, it's been a long time since.
Maybe we'll get a Christmas thing. Would have been cool for a dark troop at Halloween, but we did get to the witch not too long ago.
I did tweet today.
Did you see what I tweeted?
Yeah, I did. Asshole. But I.
Shout out to Twitter fans, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty fun on there.
We'll get to that in a second.
What if there was just a troop that just kept throwing bombs? That would be fucking awesome.
Huh.
That just aim for walls. So that way, if it's out, it's constantly going for walls.
Like a ranged bomb?
Just, somebody who's doing a fucking discus, or you know what I mean, into a discus bomb that just kind of.
Or artillery stuff. Like somebody rolls a cart in and it's like one of those giant bow and arrows.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
It's a thing. It's called the thing. Damn it.
But something that was constantly going after the walls, only walls. Because, maybe it doesn't have a ton of hit points, maybe it can get, taken out. Maybe it'd be really fucking expensive. But if you could get that thing, that would, sit there and just be if it was like a witch with little bombers. Now a warlock with bombers that came out.
Little bob bombs that roll out there and
Yeah, they just all they do is attack walls.
Well, like a grenade launcher. I guess we're getting into guns then.
Yeah,
Bombs.
and the
is-
kind of mixing genres.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the new Supercell game, Boom Bay.
Boom Bay.
It's called Boom Bay.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it? It's
Cork
only available
was saying
in
something, but
Canada yet. I watched a little thing on it. Some guy had snagged himself a Canadian Apple ID and loaded it up and had a little video on who was playing it, starting it out. It's just what it is like you're in your little. It's kind of like Clash of Clans, and it's probably going to start doing a Boom Bay podcast.com because I'm going to play it as soon as it comes out. But like, picture your little town, right, with the green squares. But it's an island, and on the upper left and the upper right is mountains, and then right in the middle is a big waterfall. Like there's a mountain barrier there. On the lower right is a harbor, and on the lower left is the beach, just like in Clash of Clans. There's a beach on the lower left, you know.
okay.
And remember we had talked about taking a ship there that could shoot bombs? That's what it is. It's you have a little town on the beach, and you build stuff just like this game. And I think you probably end up clearing the trees, and so you can take over the whole place. But you start off just at the beach, and guys come up and attack you with ships, and then land, and then roll up with machine guns and stuff. So it's like World War II kind of stuff.
Okay. And so they're going
Beach
into
landing. And it looked really cool. And I'm like, that's exactly what we were talking about. Pirates coming up, pirate ships that could shoot and people could board, that's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think everybody's gonna dig it. I think it's called Boom Bay.
Boom
Check
Bay.
it out there, fans.
Okay,
fans
so
of the stands, give us a call at what is the number? 424-27 Clash. Tell me all about what you think about Boom Bay. Also, what that giant bow and arrow thing is called. It's bothering me.
But it's pretty much like Clash of Clans, right?
It sounds like it. I don't know what the guy didn't realize what the multiplayer thing was about yet. Like, I don't know if it was. There wasn't much of it, but there was no. He didn't understand because it was still he was doing like the tutorial.
Yeah.
And he I'm just starting doing this, and I didn't see any follow up on it at all.
So I wonder if it's pretty much like Clash of Clans with just a different thing. Would you spend time? I asked Korg this because he was talking about it, and it was very similar to what he was saying. Something, but
the same game.
Yeah, or it was. I think it was the same game, but it was. He said it's what he heard was.
Supercell game.
Yeah, it's Supercell.
Well, it ain't Heyday, so it's this game because
Yeah.
they only have 3. It's Heyday and Clash in this game.
Yeah, and then but if it's exactly this, pretty much the same, would you go and start in that game too?
Yeah,
You would.
sure. I'm far enough along where I gotta wait forever in this game.
That you just kind of go back
If
and
it's
forth.
cool enough, then I think that you would probably find a lot of people giving up Clash of Clans and going to that. If it's close enough and it's cool and it's similar enough, everybody gets to start over. Hey, what clan were you in Clash of Clans? Oh, it was this. And, let's do.
Oh yeah, because you could be there at the very beginning of the new game.
Yeah, right. And be Mr. Badass. Like, he was like number 3 in the world, and he was like tutorial.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I know that there was one from Supercell that they had out there before that I saw on a video about it online, and it never came to be.
Huh. Well, maybe I was old. I don't know. what.
No. But that was. I mean, they probably do tests of different games all the time.
It was only available in Canada.
Yeah.
That was the test market.
Yeah. Why?
So who knows?
I suppose you don't want to put out a game worldwide that sucks or something.
They got to work out a lot of bugs, probably.
Yeah.
Like all the updates are going to do to figure it out.
The poor Canadians have to.
Well, and also like you got all.
You know what, you guys?
Like if you do multiplayer, you got to have those servers running right. You got to have all these people, so you start off with a lot less people than worldwide. Just one country, you have a bunch of Canucks,
right? But,
and Eskimos and polar bears.
But I mean,
Mounties playing Boom Bay. Hey, it's Boom Bay. Oh, check it out here. We got a big old game of Boom Bay going on in here. I'm gonna blast them.
That's how we sound, Boneyard.
That's how the Canadians sound too, eh?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
We say yeah. We say,
Say, yeah.
So,
you betcha. Tonight for dinner, we're going to have hot dish and farce.
all right. What do you got? What else? So what else have you been working on?
I got one of my, let's see, everything. I got one of my cannons up to level 10. I got another one on the way.
I can't believe you're not at level 6 barbs yet.
The barbs are there. The archers aren't.
What?
Balloons are, and that was fun. I mean, I got those guys up, and I was creaming some stuff with those guys and minions, and that was fun.
It's like there's no rhyme or reason to your research. I mean, I would have thought
I just never got to it because I was just doing other stuff with my elixir. And now
going out on the town party.
Well, I don't have anything in my whole world that takes elixir, other than my last gold storage, which is almost level 10, and it'll be level 11 in a minute, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
But that's where I was when I asked you
all.
that question about should I go to Town Hall 10?
Because I had nothing to spend. Well, I have upgrades of guys. Like once I run out of upgrades of guys, then I will go to level 10. Because then I won't have anything to spend elixir on at all. Like there will be nothing in my world other than making guys and making potions.
But if you were at level 10, see, that was the whole argument, or that was our whole conversation.
Yeah. Make sure you do everything at level 9 first. Well, I've got a lot of guy work to do, a lot of research to do. Because I got all my minions up, and I got all my... Because I'm behind you, you know.
Well, I wish you would have kind of been here.
What's your level, anyway?
106.
Yeah, I'm still 90. I'm 97, you know. I'm far enough behind you where I'm like 2 steps behind you as far as building stuff. You know, all my wizard towers are still purple.
No, mine are too. Well, except for one.
You got a blue one? Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything else is, you know, down there. All my air defenses are only level...
Let me look at your camp, because...
All my air defenses are only level 5. And they could be like up to level... I think you can make them level 8.
No, that one really sounded Minnesotan.
5. 5.
Up to level 5.
I got it up to level 5.
All right, we got it there. Let me see, Boneyard.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, it works great. Everything's double or triple overlapped as far as defenses go.
Let's see what he's got cooking. He's got 4 purple boobs, a lot of skull face balloons, and a bunch of minions just hanging out. You know, you've got almost all blue walls.
Yeah, just the...
and then...
just the hash marks. I quit off on
everything's...
those.
You're exactly like where I was when
you went forward?
Yeah. Almost.
Well, I can... See, here's the thing, is that I can upgrade my archer towers, my wizard towers. I can still upgrade all that stuff. It was gold.
Oh, I guess my archer tower's at... No, mine are still at 10, too. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't think feels to me like the archer towers really don't do much, but I guess they do.
Yeah.
I mean, because you come up against giants or, shit like that, it's like they're kind of a stopping point.
They're not the best. That's why you go for the mortars first
yeah.
That was the first thing I got up to the point where I can't upgrade them anymore.
Well, I'm working on my new...
I got level 7 mortars. You know, that was the first. Those are the things you get up to tits first.
Up to tits. I know. Well, I suppose I got
5 million a pop or something.
I got new mortars that I could be working on.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But I need to up my air defenses. Those balloon.
That's the thing, is that now that the bombs are out, is that we're gonna go right to the air defenses and get those maxed out, because people are gonna start coming over.
Yeah,
with
it's
balloons
gonna be
and with minions. That's just the natural progression. Right on the update, I started putting bombs on. I'm like, I gotta go to balloons. Like, I'm glad I'm already upgrading to level 6, because this is now gonna change the war.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, that and with the hog riders being decreased. But that's why I really want to start the Valkyrie, because I feel like for some reason she's gonna
be good. Somehow?
She's gonna be good somehow. I think
she's fast enough, like the minions and the hog riders. I maybe.
But look at that's what they did with the hog riders. Didn't they increase the hit points on the hog riders or in the one update, and then
they made them stronger.
Yeah, they only targeted defenses then.
That's right. That's what they did. And then they were just too good.
Yeah. Then they were just
they knocked them down a peg.
Yeah. Then because if people aren't using the Valkyrie, they're gonna want to do something like the goblins.
Stupid golem. Like, do something there. Make him faster, or make him hit harder, or something, because he is a fucking slug on the board. I hate that guy.
But I bet if you used, it's the timing. If you had
send him in soon
if you
enough.
had a 10-minute battle.
Yeah, then the guy would finally get to the middle of the board somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I mean, you need like one golem and like 30 wall breakers to get him to do anything.
right.
And he doesn't even do anything. I mean, he really is a target. That's all it is. Get him in the middle so everybody's targeting him, and then you can come in on the outside.
But even when he's getting targeted, it's like if you have anything close to it, it seems like it starts to go too fast. You know, like you're like, I'll lead the way.
It's an idiot. He just stands there and hits one wall for 20 minutes, for the full 3 minutes, because he can't break one wall in 3 minutes because he hits like a girl, even though he's made out of rock.
Can you imagine just seeing a failed attack by somebody who took in just like all golems and didn't get a goddamn cent or piece of elixir?
7 golems and they just die on the outside wall. They're still there at the end of 3 minutes because they didn't get killed.
No, they're all broken apart because the archers have just kept picking them.
No, there's no way one archer could kill a golem in 3 minutes. Like, it wouldn't happen. It would just stand there. Oh, wait, stop it. I'm just doing my thing.
That would be awesome to see. See that right at the end with like a 2-second left picture of just all the walls and then the fucking golems just standing outside going. Yeah,
idiots.
Fucking people are going, this is going to be the best fucking raid ever. You can't stand up against these golems.
This is the best use of 20,000 dark elixir ever.
Look at this. We just threw up a shoddy wood fence and that golem's still up there scratching his ass.
Standing around.
Yeah, standing around just twiddling his dink.
Yeah, the hit was 38 per second, damage per second at level 1. 38. That doesn't. A wall is like 25,000 or 2,500.
Let's see.
38.
The blue wall is 2,500.
38. Get out your calculator and do the math.
Well,
how many
I'm
times
not
is
going to do
38
that
going
right
to 2,500?
38 going to 2,500. I'll quickly round. I'd say like probably 600.
How many?
No. 660. Maybe.
How many times?
Somewhere around there. 60.
How many times
right?
is 4 going to 250? So what we found out was that it takes 60. I just did it on the calculator. 65 seconds for a golem to beat a blue wall.
It takes what is it?
65 seconds.
65 seconds.
So a third of the battle, he stands there and busts a wall. And then,
so you got to hope that.
And then it takes he could probably defeat 2 things that are inside there.
How much would it be then to, if that's a wall, what's like the hit points of, let me see, my one elixir storage, I'm looking here, is 2,016 hit points. So the most you could really hope a golem to do in...
What do golems target?
Anything, don't they?
Oh, do they? No, they target defenses.
Oh, they target defenses.
Yeah, so they're going in after something.
Okay, so they're going to get a defense. So let's say they go up against a level 10 archer tower.
Yeah.
720.
Okay.
So they can only really be used as targets.
720. How much? What's the hit points coming out of the archer tower?
65.
65, and a golem is 4,500. So it would take.
So 2 archer towers could defeat him.
I'm going back to my calculator. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
30. What is it? 65. Well, clear. How does this work? Clear calculator. I used to use a calculator in school, so I know how that works. But the touchscreen is throwing me off.
Don't you miss the days where you could just cover up the thing and watch the calculator go away, and then the solar panel on it?
Oh yeah, and you could write boob. And you could write. Look at it upside down. You could write hell. Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
that's cool. All right, so. What is it, 65 coming out of the archer tower?
Yeah, well, yeah, level 10.
So 4,500 divided by 65 equals 69 minutes. So it would take that while that archer tower is shooting at him, while he's hitting the wall, it takes him. He gets if he gets right when he gets to the wall, like his first hit on the wall is the first arrow that sticks into him. He will die 4 seconds after he breaks that wall. That's just the one archer tower, and they're just plugging. He's just filled like a fucking porcupine, bristling with arrows.
Are you sure? What's the
65 seconds for for a golem to break a wall and 69 seconds for an archer to kill him.
At 65 hit points a second.
Yeah.
But that isn't it 65 or 4. What's his
4,500 into 65 into 4,500 is 69. Let me just.
Are you sure? That doesn't sound right.
Well, let me hold on. 4,500.
So he can get through 2 blue walls.
Divided by 65 equals 69.2. Yeah. So he could get through the wall and then die. Well, then he would split apart, and then those guys would go for a while. But
in the days when I have dark elixir to burn, I am going to have some fun. Just going. When they finally get it so you can share your recorded attack, like to the website or to whatever.
Yeah.
Then we can put shit up on the blog and
the replay. Yeah, I mean, how do we do that? We have to take a video. We have to take a video with one phone of the iPad doing it or something.
If anybody out there does know how to do it, where you can share it and you could send it into like YouTube or whatever, please write into comments at clashclanspodcast@gmail.com and let us know, because we'd love to share it with everybody else, because then we could do contests or things like that, between weeks where we go, okay, the stupidest looking raid, the coolest raid. So
all right, well, let's wrap it up here.
Okay, we're gonna do shout outs next episode.
Yep, we're going to do it right now in about 20 minutes. So let's end this one here. Get a hold of us at clashclanspodcast.com or 424-27-CLASH. Love to hear you. Did you get a message from Undal? He said that he called the number and was. Have you checked the voicemail?
No, I didn't have a notification, but maybe it came through on my other account.
He told me a while ago. He sent me a text. Did you hear me ranting on the voicemail? Because we finally got him in the clan, but that was before you got in the clan.
Yeah,
he was on the list. Anyway, check it out.
Maybe I was missing something.
Call us at 424-27-CLASH.
Yeah.
And
shit, if that's the case,
Clash Clans Gmail something or other.
ClashClansPodcast@gmail.com. It's a good way.
All right. Sounds good.
Peace out, everybody. Keep it clashy.
Skilly beep 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 beep.